Hello, 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 and happy Tuesday. Yes, you're right. It's Transformational Tuesday. I'm so excited that you are here to join me. I am coming to you from the Andaz Hotel in San Diego. I'm here with a group that I've been a part of for a full year now, and it's been so much fun to see everybody. And at the same time, Transformational Tuesday comes first, so I'm here to bring a 3-card reading for you. Now, since I am traveling, I accidentally forgot my cards. Oops. So I have my friend, she has let me borrow her Angel Answer Card app. Now, some of you might be thinking, okay, well, what the heck is an app going to do as far as the magic of these cards? Now, what's really funny to me, I actually accidentally, about a year and a half ago, bought the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins cards app on my phone. I was gonna just I was trying to figure out if things were working, and turns out I couldn't return it. So I ended up keeping it, and I have found that the cards and the answers, when you are tuned in, when you have dropped in with your higher self and you are aware and very specific with your questions, you can get incredibly detailed responses and answers. So without further ado, hello Elle, I'm so glad you could join me. Jeff, good to see you. I'm gonna go ahead and just pick these cards for us with the theme and the idea of Transformational Tuesday. So go ahead, take a moment, drop in with yourself, really center, drop your grounding cord. If you've been following me on Meditation March, you'll know that day 1 was the grounding, day 2 was the replenishing. So if you're not participating in Meditation March, that's totally okay. I still love you. If you'd like to jump on with us, join over at the Daily Sunshine. And I will do my best to get the link in the comments as soon as possible. So the Daily Sunshine is our like-hearted community where we are doing a meditation challenge, 30 minutes every day. I'm loading a live video every day, including your theme and what it is that we're going to collectively be working on. So far, it's been phenomenal. So anyway, tune into that. And again, without any more further ado, long story longer, right? Let's go ahead and look at 3 cards for the energy of you as you watch this video. So know that these videos, the energy of these videos don't have anything to do necessarily with time, my time. However, it is whenever it suits you best, whenever you are watching it, that this message is meant for you at exactly that right time. Perfect. So I've got 3 cards here. The first one here is communicate clearly. I don't think you can really see this. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you. Communicate clearly. So what's interesting, as I'm asking, what is the message for this card? What is the message for you? Some might think, well, that's obvious. You just go ahead and you dive in and you look at communicating clearly with what is it that you're talking about and who is it exactly that you're talking to. Now, the message that I'm getting in here for you isn't so much about that it's not about you giving the information or you giving the communication, but rather it's about you listening. So the listening part is what's going to be really key for you in communicating clearly, that where you have had your signals crossed or where things haven't been going quite right for you, or you're just a little bit confused in a relationship with anybody. It can be your boss, your mom, your significant relationship, maybe even your kids, but giving yourself the opportunity to tune into what is it that they are saying. What is it that they are saying to you? And more importantly, what is your inner guidance speaking to you? What is your inner guidance saying to you? So is this resonating with anybody? And feel free to comment. Feel free to give a whole bunch of likes. Okay, I'm seeing a bunch of hearts. So woohoo! Sounds good. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the next card here. All right, so the card that we got here is If You Believe. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. In fact, all day yesterday, really looking into the power of belief and what that really means for how you can create in your life. Now, some of you that have been following me for a while may have seen a video that I made about if you believe it, then it is true. Really talking about how your belief system, what you believe in, quite literally creates your reality. So when you are believing in something, you are creating a form. You are creating a form of existence, even if it is a thought form, even if it's just a speech bubble, whatever it is, that when you are really believing, you're giving something energy as truth. Now, remembering that there is no real truth. There is no right, there is no wrong, and there is no real truth. So when you create your belief, that becomes your truth, that then becomes your reality. So that's how some people can say something to you when you think they're lying and they know that they aren't, because they don't believe it as true. So it's not necessarily that anyone's being truthful or lieful, I guess you could say, but that there's that belief system. So when you look at if you believe, what is it that you are believing? And I think this goes back to the communicating clearly, that if you are listening, really, really listening to what somebody is saying, and sometimes this means listening in between the lines, listen to the words that they are not saying, listen to their body language, communicating and receiving the information. So really letting yourself tune in to what is it that you're choosing to believe about what is it that they are telling you. Because maybe what they're telling you is that they're in an extraordinary amount of pain and that they're hurt, and so what they're saying is, don't talk to me, but really what they mean is, I'm in pain and I need a hug and I need help. So listening to what is it that you believe and communicating clearly. So what's the final card here? The final card is yes. And the picture on this one is depicted as a goddess or an angel holding two balls of energy. One is fire and one is ice. And so that's the balance. That's the balance. So whatever it is that you were thinking about, whatever it is as I'm speaking to you, what is it that you're thinking about? What is the circumstance that you need clarity on? What is it that you were believing? So as this card comes up as yes, that validates to me that what you are looking at is true. So if what it is that you are seeing is that maybe you have an apology to make, maybe it's time for you to let your walls down, let your guard kind of fall away so that you can actually see what is there for you to experience and learn. Hi Junior, good to see you. It's been a while. But what is there for you to learn and experience in understanding what is true for you, what is true for them, and what can be false. Thank you, Jenna. Love you right back. Appreciate it very much. I can't even tell you guys how much I thoroughly appreciate your encouragement and your support and your messages and your comments. I'm gonna be real honest, it's not easy to do this every week, and yet every single time I show up, I get hearts, I get love, I get appreciation, and I want you to know that I sincerely and wholeheartedly am sending that right back to you. It means the world to me that we can be on this journey together and experiencing and expressing. Thank you so much for all the hearts, you guys are great. But that we can really be experiencing this journey together, because let's get real and let's be honest, it is not easy. This journey of life that we're on, of growing, of pain, of shedding layers, of expanding consciousness, of breaking down walls, rebuilding pathways, all of it. It is really, really intense. So I'm doing everything that I can in my power to support you. So please, 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 thank you for showing up. It really, really, really appreciate it. Jenna, amen, right back. Lisa, hey girls. Been a while too. Willow, love, you guys are the best. You truly are the best. So a little recap on what our reading was here. We got communicate clearly. So communicating clearly isn't just about verbally what is it that you are saying, which ironically enough, actually our day 7 of Meditation March, which is going on into the daily sunshine, is scream. It's scream therapy. Yesterday was silence, today is scream. So we're going like polar opposites. But that scream therapy is what helps to clear out your throat, helps to clear out your communication channels, whether you're holding on to anger, resentment, bitterness, frustration, anything. Like, use that screaming to really just purge. Some things need to come out auditorily. So tuning into that, the communicating clearly and effectively. If you're holding on to stuff also in your communication space that you are not letting go of, that can also influence what you hear. It influences the messages that you're getting either from your guides or even people that are sitting right in front of you face to face that are talking to you. If you're holding on to anger, sometimes you don't hear what it is that they're trying to say. So do yourself a favor today. Take full advantage of that scream therapy. Scream into a pillow, scream into your bathtub, scream into a body of water, scream on top of a hill, go outside in your backyard, freak your neighbors out, whatever feels right for you, but get that out. So that's a communicating clearly. The next one that we had was if you believe. So what is it that you are telling yourself? What is the story that you have that you are believing in that is holding you back? What is holding you back? What is it that you are creating that quite literally is like a bungee cord, where maybe you make a little bit of progress and then you pull yourself back because you either don't believe it, or that you're not good enough, or that somebody told you that it's not possible. Whatever kind of bullshit story that we are choosing to believe that's holding us back, that's keeping us from greatness, let's just all take a deep breath right now. And let that drop straight to the center of the earth. Let your grounding cord take that away, because you are loved, you are capable, you are strong, you are important. You are here to do something significant here, not just for your life, but for the lives of many. So let yourself open up to what is possible. And when you let yourself open up to what is possible and you start believing that it is so, guess what? It comes true. It totally comes true. I'm in the process of experiencing this for me right now in my own life. And when the timing is right, I am more than happy and I will be sharing it with you. But right now, it's still just so good that I'm letting it be and create family and create life and create something beautiful. And no, I'm not pregnant. I know that totally sounded like it was for a second. So no, that's not what's happening, okay? So get that out of your head. But let's just move on to the third card. So the third card is yes, yes, yes. So whatever you're thinking of, go ahead with me for a moment and just visualize. Thank you for laughing with me, love. That was slightly embarrassing. But yes, go ahead with me for a minute. Visualize yourself getting into the car of your dreams. And if the car of your dreams is something that you can already see yourself getting into, go even higher, go even bigger than that. Maybe it's one of the super fancy like DeLoreans or the Lamborghinis that have the slide up doors, whatever it is for you. But recognize, okay, so that the car is a price. The car has a value to it that is decided by a dollar amount. That's what we do in our society. So what in your life are you capable of creating that is going to be received back to you in that amount, so that you can start working harder to push yourself back out through the blocks that you have right now to say that that is not possible? You guys following me? Are you picking up what I'm putting down here? Is this starting to make a little bit sense, or is this not making sense? I'm saying that the car has a value that is measured by money. Our system here in our world is that we change money. We exchange money because money does hold value, and the money is something that we give credit to. We create the value of what is money. Money doesn't even really exist. That's a big secret here. Money doesn't even really exist. Money is an energy. So when you start to look at what is it that you can bring into your life that's going to start to fulfill you, recognize money as a way of measuring it. It's not necessarily your worth. The money is something that you can measure how many people you've helped, or how many lives you have changed, or how much appreciation you're receiving from the universe because you deserve reward. You deserve to live comfortably. You deserve to do your work in a way that offers you every single resource that you need. I can't tell you how many healers that I've talked to that want to own healing centers and want to create healing centers. And guess what? Healing centers cost a lot of money to make. So look at what is it that you are creating in your life that has a difference between what is the value and what is the worth, and start to see that value and worth are not the same. So, yes, what is it? Yes, following what makes your heart happy, absolutely 100%. Absolutely 100%. Jen, I'm so glad you brought this up, because if you're following what makes your heart happy and you say yes and you commit to it, guess what happens? Your heart is your roadmap. That is the compass of your divine creation. So if you're following what makes your heart happy, you're saying yes to your angels and yes to the divine forces that are out there. You're saying yes that you're committing to it, and guess what? They start supporting you. You start getting the resources that you need. You sit next to the person on the plane that's going to give you a lifetime career. You start sitting, or you even run into somebody at the coffee shop that has a great idea for you, or a connection to somebody that's going to get you on their talk show or whatever it is. And maybe I'm speaking a little bit more to my dream, but that there's opportunity for you here to really see that you have no control of it. But when you start to say yes, you show the universe that you're willing to commit to the path. So saying yes opens that door, opens the path for you. They start to, and I say they as in the angels, the guides, and I'm speaking from personal experience here. Once I got out of my own way, once I kicked my addictions, once I finally got to the point where I was like, hey, I got this. This is what I came here to do. This is my plan, and I'm going to commit myself to it. I had a lot of obstacles. I had a lot of challenges to overcome, and you will too, and you probably do. You might be sitting in the middle of your obstacles right now. But with that, when you say yes, you commit to it, the path just starts to become clear, and your angels and your guides support you 100%. So being willing to be there, being willing to support yourself, being willing to commit to your path of greatness, just say yes, and it starts to just like, sometimes you need to commit, sometimes you need to take a jump, sometimes you need to take a leap of faith to show that you are willing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Transformational Tuesday. I feel like I'm kind of yelling in the middle of this hallway at the Andes Hotel, so maybe somebody who isn't really quite aware has gotten a full-on awakening, who knows. But with that, I hope you have the best day ever. Join me over at the Daily Sunshine. We got Meditation March, completely free. Connect yourself with the universe. Connect yourself with our like-hearted community. We are going to love you. We are going to fully support you in your path. We're all there doing it the same for ourselves and everybody. Mason, yes, thank you. Megan, I so appreciate your guys' love and support. You're the best. Mwah. Ciao. I'll see you again next week for Transformational Tuesday. And if you're just like so ready, you just love these live videos, again, the Daily Sunshine, I'll see you there.